one of the most savage, agonizing, and drawn-out death scenes in sci-fi history. A man stripped of his identity, his body annihilated, and his humanity left to rot in a pool of corporate indifference. Today we're diving headfirst into the death of Alex Murphy from Paul Verhoeven's Robocop. A moment that shocked myself and audiences back in 1987, and it still hits like a shotgun to the chest nearly 40 years later. Let's set the stage. Officer Alex Murphy is your classic good cop, transferred to old Detroit's hellhole precinct to bring law and order to the most violent city in America. He's a family man, an optimist, a hero, and he's about to be chewed up by a world that doesn't give a fuck about any of that. The brilliance of Murphy's death isn't just in how gory it is, though yeah, it's absolutely horrific. It's in how it completely tears apart the illusion that this is a safe or just world. The moment he enters the abandoned steel mill with partner Anne Lewis, you know something's coming, but nothing prepares you for what actually happens. The trap is sprung, Murphy is cornered by Clarence Boddicker's gang, and what follows is less an execution than a dismantling of a human being. Shotgun blast to the hand, arm completely blown off, fingers shattered. Murphy doesn't die immediately. That's the key. He's forced to feel it all, one shot at a time. A methodical, sadistic destruction of his body while the gang laugh and jeer.
Good night, sweet prince.
Paul Verhoeven, never one to shy away from excess, doesn't just make Murphy's death violent, he makes it personal. The camera doesn't cut away. We see his face, his gasps, his eyes filled with terror. It's protracted, indulgent. You feel every ounce of pain, and so does he. And then finally, a single shot to the head. Brain matter, blood, silence. Murphy is gone. But here's the kicker. The brutality wasn't just from the gang, it's from the system. OCP, the megacorporation running the police, doesn't care that Murphy's dead. He's just a candidate for product development, a legal grey area to turn a corpse into a prototype. Murphy's body, broken and bloody, is stripped of autonomy. The doctors call time of death, but the screen fades into a corporate rebirth. He's not mourned. He's repurposed. From pain into product, the transition from Murphy to Robocop is terrifying in how sterile and efficient it is. His humanity is overwritten, his identity erased. All that agony, all that suffering, it meant nothing to the system that killed him. And yet fragments remain. His death was brutal, yes, but it planted the seed. The ghost of Murphy claws his way back. Memory, emotion, justice. That suffering becomes a spark, a resistance.
He's a cop killer.
Verhoeven wasn't just crafting a violent action film. Murphy's death is symbolic of the 80s, of Reagan-era corporatism, of blue-collar workers ground down by machines and greed. The police are privatized, the human body is property. It's no accident that Robocop feels like a crucifixion. It's Murphy as a Christ-like figure, murdered publicly, reborn as a savior, haunted by what was taken from him. It's a film that dares to ask, what happens when the only part of you that survives is pain? Alex Murphy didn't just die in Robocop. He was slaughtered, repackaged, and paraded as the future of law enforcement. But that pain, that unbelievable suffering, becomes the very thing that makes him human again. And that, right there, is the genius of Robocop. Thanks for watching, folks. Let us know your thoughts below. Was this one of the most painful death scenes in cinematic history? And what moment in cinema left you breathless with horror? Hit like, sub for more, and remember, dead or alive, you're coming with me.